Hi, I am Revathi. I am working as an assistant professor in Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science in SNS College of Engineering. Today we will discuss the topic about HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. The Hypertext Transfer Protocol is used to define how the client-server programs can be written to retrieve web pages from the web. It is a request response protocol. An HTTP client sends a request and HTTP server returns a response. The server uses the port number 80. The client uses a temporary port number. It uses services of TCP. TCP means Transmission Control Protocol. Two types of connections: non-persistent connection, persistent connections. Non-persistent connection. In non-persistent connection, one TCP connection is made for each request response. The client opens a TCP connection and sends a request. The server sends the response and closes the connection. The client reads the data until it encounters an end of file marker, then it closes the connection. In persistent connection, HTTP version 1.1 specifies a persistent connection by default. In a persistent connection, the server leaves the connection open for more requests after sending a response. The server can close the connection at the request of a client if a timeout has been reached. Message format. The HTTP protocol defines the format of the request and response messages. Each message is made of 4 sections. The first section in the request message is called the request line. The first section in the response message is called the status line. The other 3 sections have the same names in the request and response message. They are header line, blank line, and body. Request message. There are 3 fields in the request line. The fields are called method, URL, and version. The method file defines the request types. In version 1.1 of HTTP, several methods are defined. Most of the time, the client uses the GET method to send a request. The second field, URL, Uniform Resource Locator, it defines the address and name of the corresponding web page. The third field, version, gives the version of the protocol. The most current version of HTTP is 1.1. A get method is used to request a document from the server. Head, it requests information about a document but not the document itself. Put method sends a document from the client to the server. Post method sends some information from the client to the server. Trace echoes the incoming request. Delete, it removes the web page. Connect method reserved, then options, it inquires about available options. After the request line, we can have 0 or more request header lines. Each header line sends additional information from the client to the server. Each header line has a header name, a colon, a space and a header value. The body can be present in a request message. Usually, it contains the command to be sent or the file to be published on the website when the method is put or post.